lots of kids moving from Somalia into North Kenya, moving towards the Dadaab refugee camp. And on the way, as they're moving, south out of Somalia, they're often the victims of sexual abuse. A lot of kids get separated from their families or have to leave without their families. And what we're doing in this enormous refugee camp, it's the biggest refugee camp in the world, is when they arrive at the refugee camp, we look after them. We kind of register them, try to find any relatives they've got in the camps and so on, try to deal with any, the sexual abuse they may have suffered on the way, medical assistance and so on, and try to find then, if they've arrived without a family, we try to find them a foster family that we've prepared. We prepare the foster families and so on to look after them. And so they get resettled back into a family. We then have also been working in that camp in terms of making sure it's safe, particularly for girls. Refugee camps can be very dangerous places. Even the layout of the latrines and so on, the layout of the buildings can create child protection problems. And so what we look at is how can we make sure that the way in which the camp is constructed and organised is going to be safe for children, again, particularly for girls. There's also the issues that have been mentioned already about, the risks from humanitarian workers and so on, which we never want to see, but which sometimes happens. That they could be exposed to further sexual abuse even in the camp and so on, or from other people in the camp, from other men in the camp. So these are all, but I think, again, we've demonstrated ways which we can address these issues and really prevent a lot of the problems arising.